So yeah, having said that, let's get started. Let's get on the mat. Come into a comfortable seated position. Good. And I'm aware that this camera is slightly different to the Zoom camera. So maybe also when I'm standing, you don't see me fully, but I will always adjust. Great. Let's come into a seated position. And good. In the seated position, bring the hands over your knees. Great. Sit up tall, and if you have any props, you can always sit onto a block to lift the pelvis a little higher. And let's just take a moment here. Hands over the thighs, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, close your eyes, relax the shoulders, and soften here. Connect to the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. Let's take another deep breath in and out. Good. Let's start with setting an intention. And an intention can be anything. So intentions are very powerful because it's not just, oh, it would be lovely if I do this today or if this happens. It's really setting the direction of that intention, of that thought that you want to have and that you want to bring to it. So an intention for today or for this practice, and you can choose whether it's just for the practice and then bringing it into the day, or if you just set an overall intention that is for today, or maybe even for the next day, something big that is on your mind. So my intention for today is guiding you through this practice, doing this for the first time ever live on Facebook, and sharing it afterwards in the group for the wider community. That is my intention. You can set your own intention here. Don't go small, have big intentions. It's like a vision, have big visions, go big. Now let's take a deep breath in and we seal that intention. Exhale. Bring the palms together in front of the chest and we chant an Om. Feel free to join me, you don't have to. We chant the Om to even further set the intention and incorporate the intention. Inhale. Great. As you inhale, open your eyes. We start with a breathing exercise and we do quite a powerful breathing. So now I can't see you. I don't know fully who has joined, and I need just you to make your own decision here and your own call of judgment, whether this is the right time, the right moment to do a powerful breathing exercise. So you might just woken up and feel still a bit tired. You might have high blood pressure. You might have not eaten yet, and that can create some dizziness when we go very strong. So whenever you feel a little dizziness or feel uncomfortable, please stop with the breathing. And breathing is very powerful, and we want to have that power in our energy field. So we want to feed that energy to the body, the mind, and the soul, especially in the morning. What we're going to do is we shoot up the arms as we inhale, and we bring the arms down as we exhale. So when we inhale, the fingers, we spread them, so we activate into every cell of the body. And when we bring the arms down, we make fists, and we squeeze the fists. So the movements are forceful. Inhale, up, exhale, down. You feel it physically, it creates energy and warmth. We also add forceful breathing pushing the air out through the nose and then suck the air in through the nose. So really forceful action. Great. Let's go. And again, as soon as you feel dizzy, you can just slow down a bit. Just breathe normally. No forceful breathing, no forceful movement. And then we can always go stronger again. Great. Let's take a deep breath in here. Exhale through the mouth. And we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. If you feel super comfortable here, maybe you have practiced this breathing exercise before, you might even want to close your eyes here. Completely internalize this experience. And next time you bring the arms down, stop. Place the hands over the thighs. Now if you had your eyes open, close your eyes now. Feel the tingling, feel the warmth. And observe for yourself, in your own words, in your own way, the physical experience, the energetic experience. Even if you might have struggled to get up this morning, or maybe not, because we still benefit from this time change that the body might have not fully integrated yet. So maybe like me, you find it very easy to get up early. And if not, you might feel how the energy is slowly building. Can we do another round? If you feel this is enough, please sit it out. Just stay here with the sensation. Otherwise, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And join me. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale and rest the hands over the thighs. Again, feel the sensations. Take a few breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Great, and with that energy, just gonna adjust the screen a little bit. So that you can see me properly. With that energy, let's come onto hands and knees, and we start with movements before we go into sun salutations. Tuck the toes under, spread the fingers well. Now, by the way, there are some of you joining here who are new to yoga. So please just follow what your body allows you to do. Yeah? So here we arch the back. Inhale, this is cat-cow pose. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch. We're lifting the chest and chin. Exhale, round. Try to keep the face soft, especially when we arch. We often engage the face, but keep it all soft. Create movement from the pelvis. So feel the pelvis, the tailbone tucking and untucking. And as we are moving from the tailbone, from the pelvis, we start creating movement in the whole body. The whole spine moves here. You can go faster to build up energy again, to build up speed. Right. Next time you exhale, lift up into a downward facing dog. Bring the sitting bones high up. The palms, push the floor away with your palms. You're grounding through your fingers. So spread your fingers really well. Press the fingerprints down. So a mistake we often do And that is very common, so don't get me wrong, I did that for a very long time, is we feel we have to press the palm down, the center of the palm, because it is our biggest surface here. So we feel this is what needs to work in the yoga press. And it's actually not. We almost want to create a vacuum that the center of the palm is lifting off the mat. And it's the fingers that press down. So hence we want to spread the fingers well to distribute the weight equally into the fingers, equally into the hand. Here, start moving the legs by one knee after the other. And keep the legs still. Keep them in a microbend. I know in the morning when we wake up, the body might experience some extra stiffness. So you can always keep the knees bent and push up through the sitting bones. So we get a lengthening along the spine. Take another deep breath in here. As you exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. We add a gentle twist. Inhale, bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring the right arm down. We bring it over to the left side, lowering the right shoulder and the head to the mat. You can have your left arm as it is, or you can bring the left arm behind your back. Breathe here. Good. Feel a gentle twist here. And inhale, lift the right arm all the way up again. Exhale, bring the right hand down. We do the same on the other side. Inhale, lift the left arm all the way up. And exhale, bring the left arm over to the right side. Lower the left shoulder and the head to the mat. Good. You want to be sure that your head and neck are comfortable here. You can drop the right arm behind your back if that's available. Please only if your neck is comfortable. Take a few breaths here. And release the right hand down onto the mat. Press the palm into the mat. Lift the left arm all the way up over to the left side again. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. We lift back up into downward facing dog. Bend your knees here, look forward, and slowly step the feet to the front. We come into a dangling pose, have the feet hip width apart, grab the opposite elbows, and from here we just allow the torso to sink down. If you notice, my knees are bent here. You can bend the knees as much as you want to. It gives you a great lengthening into the leg, the back of the legs and along the spine. Now often when the legs are straight, or if you push the knees in through, the lower back doesn't get so much of a lengthening. So when we bend the knees, you might experience more of that reach into the lower back, middle, upper back. Deep breaths here. Release the hands to the mat, bend your knees, and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae into a standing pose. Good, and here's where my head cuts off a bit. So sorry. I need to have a little more space here. So you might not see my feet now, but you can see the rest of my body. As you inhale, lift the arms up over the head. We do a few sun salutations. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Come into a half lift. Bring the hands to your shins. We want to create a flat back here. And exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back and bring the left foot back into plank pose. Press the floor away with your palms. Keep the legs strong in one line. Glutes are engaged. Now push the chin gently up, creating a double chin here. So that way the neck is in line with the spine. As you exhale, lower knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, come forward and up into a cobra. And this can be a Baby cobra, you can keep the elbows bent. Press the shoulders down and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Instead of a downward facing dog, you can always come into child's pose. Good. If you're in child's pose, come up into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Come into a half lift again. Flat back. Exhale, round your back. Fall forward. Inhale, lift up to standing. Arms over the head. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, fall forward, hands to the mat. Half lift, inhale, flat back. And exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back and the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Shift into plank here. Take a deep breath in plank. Keep the core engaged. If you feel this in your lower back, you collapse. So bring the pelvis higher up. And as you exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, forward and up into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Or a child's pose. Few deep breaths. Push the floor away with your palms. And this morning, on your day one, we're going through different sun salutations. This is to warm up the body and also just preparing ourselves for the week ahead. Lift your left leg up here, inhale, bend the knee, exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step the right foot forward. Half lift, inhale, and exhale, round your back. Inhale, come up to standing, arms over the head, and exhale, palms in front of the chest. Give you a different variation here. Inhale, lift up, and lengthening through the spine, lift the chest towards the ceiling into a gentle back bend. Take another deep breath here. As you exhale, fold forward, bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, into a half lift, flat back, push the chest and chin forward. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down, allow the pelvis to sink down. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, step into plank. Inhale, in plank pose. This time you might lower down into chaturanga, bending the elbows back. Inhale, come forward and up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. Remember, you can always keep the knees bent, or you might even continuously move the legs, bringing more movement into the back of your legs, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. Great. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step your left foot forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, round your back. Inhale into standing, arms over the head. And exhale, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, reach up through the arms. We come again into a very gentle back bend. And we're not just leaning back, we lift through the collarbone. You can always bring your hand to your collarbone, to your chest, and lift up. Feel how you're activating the upper back. Opening into the upper chest. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot back, lower the left knee down. Allow the pelvis to sink down. Feel a nice stretch into the quads, front of your left thigh. Breathe in. Next exhalation, step the right foot back into a plank pose. And we take a deep breath in plank, strong pose here. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, reach forward and up. Cobra, or with the thighs off, up dog. And down dog. Push our way back. And breathe. Feel free whenever you come into a down dog to breathe in through the nose and then let it all go through the mouth. You can always take one of those deep breaths. Breathing out through the mouth helps us to relax and release. Nice. From here we lift the left leg up, bend the knee, exhale, step the left foot forward. And by the way, if your foot comes halfway through, bring the hand to your ankle and drag the foot all the way forward. Great. With your next exhalation, step the right foot forward. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. And exhale, palms in front of the chest. We do another round. Inhale, lift up. This time, grab the opposite elbows as your arms are over your head. Spread the toes. Bring the pelvis slightly forward as again we're lifting up through the chest into a back bend. Bring the arms far back. Take another deep breath in here. Press the floor away with your feet, which engages your glutes. And as you exhale, fold forward. Keep holding the elbows, bend the knees, sink all the way forward. Release the hands. Inhale into half lift. And exhale, step or jump into plank pose. Take a deep breath in here. And lower down, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, step or jump to the front. Half lift, inhale, and exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift up to standing, arms over the head, into a gentle back bend, and exhale, palms in front of the chest. Then we come to our last one, last variation of sun salutation. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, sit down into chair pose. We bring the sitting bones back, push the floor away with your feet. The moment you push the floor away, you activate your calves, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Lift up from the navel into your collarbone. The arms can be alongside the ears, or you can keep them parallel to the floor. Breathe here. You can always sit lower, reach back through the sitting bones, and maybe your toes lift off the ground and you can spread them. Breathe. And even if your toes lift off the ground, you want to feel grounding and connecting through the feet into the mat, to the earth. Take another breath in here. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And exhale, come back into plank, step or jump. Take a deep breath in plank. And we lower down, add your choice. Inhale, reach forward and up into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling, bend the right knee. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Place the left heel to the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Bring the torso up. Bring the arms up over the head. You can lift the chest up. Bend deeper into your front knee. If you feel the back leg gets like a sensation of like a bit twisted or just uncomfortable, lift the left heel off the mat. Being in a high lunge needs a little more balancing. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step into downward facing dog. Now here I give you the choice. You can stay here in down dog or maybe even in a child's pose or go for another flow. Into plank, chaturanga, up dog and down dog. And if you've been in child's pose, slowly lift up into down dog here again with all of us. And we lift the left leg up. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, step the foot forward. Lower the right heel down. Or if you already feel it's twisting your knee, keep the right heel off the mat. High lunge, torso up, arms up. Sink deeper into your front knee, lift the chest up. Take a few breaths here. Push back for your back heel if the heel is off. If the heel is on the mat, press into the outside of your back foot. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Same here, I give you the choice to stay here or come into a child's pose or for another flow. Use breath by breath as you're flowing. Great. Now everyone lift back up into downward facing dog. And we bend the knees here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the front. And from here, we come down into a seated position. Adjust my screen a little bit. In the seated position, let's just reach a little into the hips, as most likely we are sitting at a desk later on. So bring the soles of the feet together. Now you can have the feet close in or further away. Just see what feels comfortable. Hold your feet. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, press the knees down. Inhale here. And as you exhale, forward. Good. Take a few breaths here. And as you inhale, lift the torso back up. So, apologies, I notice we will be slightly delayed. Not just because of the delay on Facebook Live, but we're going to go into Shavasana and the meditation. I'll add that together today. Now you can choose to keep the feet together in butterfly pose if you feel you want to have more reach into the hips. If you have a bolster, you can even bring the bolster under your spine. I'm going to demonstrate just being flat on the mat. Knees open, and you can anytime stretch the legs out. Maybe you want to go straight into Shavasana from here. You choose. This is your practice. And wherever you are, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth and completely relax you. Soften the breath. Close your eyes. Breath by breath, allow the body to relax and rest. Feel and observe the energy in the body. Guiding you through a gentle yet powerful visualization practice here. As you're lying on the floor, if you're in butterfly pose, just start stretching the legs out. If you have a bolster under the spine, feel free to keep the bolster under the spine and stretch the legs out, or come into Shavasana too. We're taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Now notice as you inhale how the breath flows in through the nose into the body. Now we're going to visualize and guiding the breath. As you inhale, Visualize how you're breathing into your right arm, all the way down into your right fingers, into the fingertips. Another breath into your right hand, feel the tingling, feel the energy flowing into your right arm. And as you inhale, visualize now how your breath flows into your left arm, how you're breathing into your left arm, all the way down into your fingertips. Keep the focus on your left arm, feel the energy. And if you want, you can give that energy or your breath even a color. The color of yellow or orange, red, something powerful, vibrant. Or the color of green, nurturing. Just visualize, see that color, filling your arms, both your arms full of energy. Now we're taking the breath and that energy all the way down into the torso, into the upper chest, into the lungs, into the belly, into the pelvis. Feel the movement of the breath in the body. Now breathe all the way down into your right leg, all the way down into your toes. Breathe all the way down into your left leg. Feel the energy flowing. Now visualize your whole body here filled with energy, filled in a color that reflects energy, nurtures your body, your mind and your soul for the day ahead. Take another deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And start moving the fingers and the toes. And stretch the arms out over your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Bring the knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Roll over to one side completely and lift up into the seated position. Hands over your thighs, take a few breaths here. Just observe how you feel. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning. And as you inhale, gently open your eyes. Thank you very much for being here with me. And yes, I hope you feel energized. I hope you feel good for the day ahead. And apologies that it took a little longer to start and a little longer to